2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers squaring off against the Jazz out in Salt Lake City. Well, for Utah, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. You look at former Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert, Kenny. We talk about his size, but what else do you really like about his game?
He plays with an edge, Ernie. Plays with a lot of passion. And he has endurance for a big guy. A lot of big guys, and maybe with the exception of Shaq over here, they don't play both ends of the court for long periods of time.
And he's not content on just being a great defender, but a great rebounder. He really wants to help the team on the offensive end also.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later. Au revoir.
Adios.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial shot of the surroundings. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, Rudy Gobert is still awaiting his first All-Star appearance. His snub in 2019 raised eyebrows. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year averaged a career-high 15 points a game on a league-best 65% shooting from the field. And he missed a $1 million contract bonus due to that snub. Kevin, it's easy to see why he was emotional about it.
Yeah, DA, very understandable. Thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at the Lakers. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And you know, right now for the Jazz, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Cook. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Davis, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Long season, Chris. Talk about the challenges of maintaining focus and concentration throughout these 82 regular season games.
I mean, the season just wears on you. First of all, physically, the travel, the games, the practice. So one, you have to get through it physically, so take care of your body. Second, mentally. Just the fact that you go through every season from Christmas to the summertime. Can you just stay mentally prepared and engaged and remember what the big focus is, why all of you guys came together, the championship. So really it's just a constant reminder that you have to do the little things every day. It's not about the big picture. It's day by day until we get to the end. And usually when you keep that narrow-minded type of focus, you'll get to the end of the season and say, wow, that was quick. That was fun.
Now, here's Mitchell. After LeBron James's miss, and it's good, 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the Utah Jazz, not exactly a magnet for big-name free agents, Greg, but for their young star, Donovan Mitchell, it has been a perfect fit.
You know, they needed a scorer. He's played big minutes from day one and really thrived in that role.
One shot.
And Mitchell, no good on that one. Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than Donovan Mitchell? My goodness, guys, Utah looks like they found a franchise player with him.
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D. Wade with how he plays.
about 1 minute into the first. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron against Bogdanovich. Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. Rocket 6. Pulls up. Here's Howard. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Free throw no good for Howard.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here is Cook, covered by Conley. Cook, the pass to James. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. It's good on the putback.
They've come out with guns a-blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
The Lakers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's LeBron. And again, no good by the Lakers. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Here is Cook. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James against Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Blocks it again. Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Gobert trying to get open, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for James. 1st in assists, 7th in scoring, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
To the paint. Howard with the steal. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 28-point game against Philadelphia.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
LeBron, no luck.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Lakers have possession. 8-point game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's James outside. And Davis pulls it down.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Lakers trail by 8. Davis dishes to Howard. Cook. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Conley into the lane. And Davis throws it down hard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. And it's Cook missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Conley kicks to Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Conley. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yes, yeah. They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Yes, that goes in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Rudy Gobert, number 1. Anthony Davis is second.
Those two have both mastered the art of the shot block. And believe me, guys, it is an art. It's not all about size.
And Howard has it in the corner. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's Conley outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers take it the other way.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
LeBron against Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Over Davis. Another miss by Utah.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The lead now cut to single digits.
I mean, that's just the powerful build of James. Obviously helps him on the glass. Creating that second chance opportunity, incredible.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely, and it's good for 2. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's James. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Goes back up. Gobert with the block.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
He misses the free throw.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Davis. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. He hits the second from the line. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist from Green.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Mudiay pass to Ingles. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And the Jazz with some changes. Bradley comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Williams-Goss subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. JaVale McGee's checked in for LeBron. Clock at 4. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
The putback. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Green deciding where to go with it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ingles passes to Williams-Goss. Back to Ingles. Here's Mudiay. No good again that time.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And the wide-open shot from Green. A second chance effort. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Mudiay dishes to Bradley. And Davis sends it back. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that? His 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Here's Mudiay after the basket by the Lakers. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Bradley trying to break free. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
But defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Now, here's Moutier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ingles can't get it to go.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
And that one's good. Green.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Jazz trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fast break. The Lakers. Rondo with the ball.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the 2nd round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Kuzma. Rebounded by Williams-Goss.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Mitchell.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Second free throw, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moutier. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. 5th, Joe Ingles.
What a percentage that is for him from 3-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Outside, Green. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Here's Kuzma, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Now, here's Moutier. 8 points his last outing. Here's Williams-Goss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. For Utah, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Rondo against Moutier. Here's Rondo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Kuzma. Shoots over Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Williams-Goss, and the basket is good.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Mike Conley, one of the best players never to play in an All-Star game, and he says he's tired of the underrated label.
The underrated Mike Conley thing has been out the window for me for a while, and it's gotten a little frustrating because I felt like I've been deserving of it over the years, but it's so hard to crack that spot in the Western Conference, and I'm going to keep working, and hopefully this will be the year.
And as he said, in the West, so many great guards.
And he's been a part of some winning teams, certainly has been in the conversation. He'll just have to be content with that max contract.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz, Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Williams-Goss. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Bradley. And it's Clarkson in at the three, the small forward.
So assured on this end. When Kuzma is drilling these shots, it's a big confidence builder.
And it's Mudiay with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. 9-point game. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Mitchell, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number one, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And here is Los Angeles now. Kuzma finds Rondo. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Williams-Goss. Here's Rondo. Outside Bradley. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in, and Kuzma slams it in.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Rondo against Mudiay. Passes it to Williams-Goss. Back to Mudiay. Yes, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul, and they were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. And here's Rondo, following Emmanuel Moutier's three. Rondo kicks to Green. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bradley. It's up a three. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Kuzma. Bradley with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Mitchell comes in for Emmanuel Moutier. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Green, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Lakers leading by 6. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Ingles up top. He's guarded by Howard. Ingles can't get it to go.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Bogdanovich comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Williams Goss. Now here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And while he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Utah. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. The offensive rebound, but they get it back.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And I think we'd agree, Chris, one of the great players never to make an all-star team. What a career for Mike Conley.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. And let me give you the other name. That's Rod Strickland. But to Mike Conley's credit, it's always been the team goals that's mattered to him most. I mean, he wants to realize every bit of his potential, but beyond that, he wants to win a title.
Greg, some folks suspected Conley might be moved when Memphis had a shot at drafting John Morant right before the draft that deal took place.
I tell you what, he looks to be a great fit in Utah. Can be that third star the team needs to push them to the next level. Utah had to give up a fair sum to get him, but it was worth the risk.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here is Cook. Here's LeBron. Gobert with the block. Now Conley. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And it's Mitchell missing. The Lakers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Jazz have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Shrimp. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break. Whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those 2 guys come to mind.
Here's Conley following the basket by Anthony Davis. Conley with it, pass to Gobert. Howard with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kicks to Howard. They grab their own miss to the inside, and another shot. Here's Davis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
The first free throw is good. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell looking it over. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Mike Conley.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Davis. Gobert with the block. Stolen by Caldwell Pope, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Jazz, 8 games out.
And seeing where Utah is, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seeded.
And the Lakers with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. There's the pass to Davis. Over Davis. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. The fader. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Cook. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Gobert finds Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Davis on the follow.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cook, the pass to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
1:56 left now here in the second. And here is Conley. He has 6. He kicks it to Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And a wide open look for James. Another miss by LeBron.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Conley. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
A different look for Utah. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cook. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Passes it to Clarkson. Davis against Davis. 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Jazz trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley gets the bucket.
Now that's the grit and grind mentality of Conley. He excels at taking challenges head on.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Conley against Rondo. Dishes it to James. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
For Utah, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. For the Jazz, Bradley comes in for Davis, and Williams-Goss subbed in for Mike Conley. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Avery Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Mudiay, no good on the free throw. Gobert, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's James. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Williams-Goss misses. He got it up. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40, 30, 50, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Cook out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Inside. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, you know, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
And both free throws good for Davis. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. Pass to James. Over Bogdanovich. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Cook. And 11 points for LeBron.
And you can't give James any breathing room to pull up. If you do, you're done for.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Over Cook. Bank shot, no good. Now Davis. Here is Cook. Pass to Howard. Back to Cook. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, the floor general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
The Lakers in the lead. James looking around. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. Probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. It's LeBron with the drive. Over Bogdanovich. And it's LeBron missing.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley for the lead. And Davis sends it back. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Offline with his 3.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so he hits both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Cook, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Floats it up for Davis. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Gobert.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. The pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Utah. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Cook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Davis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Lakers trail by 3. Cook kicks to Kuzma. Back to Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. He feeds it to Davis. Pass to Howard. Another shot. Back to Davis. Rebound, Utah. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Mitchell. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. Utah leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Here is Cook, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Lobbed up there for Howard. Gobert pulls it in.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Here is Cook. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out to the right wing. Here's Howard trying to get open as Davis. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Howard.
Well, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Now here is Conley. 8 points for him. Gobert dishes to Conley. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Conley gets the bucket.
You have to be aware of where Conley is at all times, especially when he's in the paint.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Avery Bradley in for Quinn Cook. Now here's Bradley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Davis. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And Davis sends it back.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Green passes to Davis. Bradley against Mitchell. Bradley kicks to McGee. From outside, off the mark. And here's Utah. They're on a 15-5 run. The drive by Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Green, and there's the feed to Davis. McGee dishes to Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 15 points.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 15. He hits good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Bradley.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Ingles. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
That ties it up. 17 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Utah the rebound. And the basket by Ingles.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bradley with the ball. Conley picks him up. Yep, that one goes. Bradley's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
With a high release and strong elevation, Bradley's got an effective jumper in his arsenal.
Hey, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
They get it again. Here's Gobert. McGee with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist on the night. And the Jazz call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Jazz, number 1. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, both of these clubs rebounding at such a high rate. They're not just creating second chance opportunities, but even third and fourth opportunities at times.
Now, here's Bradley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. James checked in for Davis. Here's Clarkson. No good on the quick three. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Bradley against Moutier. Pass to Gobert. Clarkson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The Jazz again can't hit it. Lakers leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bradley passes to James. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, you got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers, and he sinks the second. Clarkson with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's Moutier, trailing by 5. To stop the drought, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
A free throw good from Moutier. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 4. Cook, the pass to James. Back to Cook. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Pass to Clarkson. Kicks it to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Moutier. Defense is right there. Banked in off the glass. Moutier's got 9 points.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Cook dishes to James. From the stripe, buries the jump shot. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And that one hits back iron.
Scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
And stolen by Kuzma. Green. And Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah. Bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
A free throw good from Moutier. Good on both.
And seems like he's regaining his focus. The form at the line tonight has not been as good for the most part.
The shot off that time, and we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jazz trail by 7. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Davis is out there with Gobert. Then there's Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Williams-Goss in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Lakers leading by 6. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Moutier kicks to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Williams-Goss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Caldwell Pope. First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. LeBron outside. Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Over to the wing. Williams-Goss, the pass to Moutier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. He kicks it to Gobert. Over Howard. They shoot again. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Cook. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Caldwell Pope. The Jazz with another miss.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
LeBron, no good. For Utah, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The free throw good from Moutier.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Williams-Goss. Both free throws good from Moutier. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Cook, the pass to LeBron. Stolen by Mitchell. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Second chance shot. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Cook. Los Angeles with another miss.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Bogdanovich. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Jazz. The drive by LeBron. And there it is for him. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Uncovered, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here is Cook. And the pass to LeBron. Lobbed up there for Howard. Conley left side. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here is Cook, covered by Conley. Cook, the pass to Howard. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And the 3 ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Passes it to Gobert. Plenty of space. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shifty nature of Conley, Greg. I mean, he uses it so well when he sees a lane open up.
Here is Cook. To the middle. Here's Howard. Bucket is good. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Love seeing Conley work the ball over to his teammates. He's so good at setting the table for them.
Lakers leading by 7. And here's Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Good. James has got 22.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Conley dishes to Gobert, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovich has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles leading by 5. James outside. Out left to the wing. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Knocked away. Here's Bogdanovich. Davis finds Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. They double-team Conley. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
The first one falls. And Mitchell drops them both. Lakers leading by 5. Cook looking it over. With the floater, it's deflected, and he recovers it. Tries again, and LeBron with the basket, the assist from Cook. Cook's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
And Davis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. Pass to Howard. Over Gobert. And that one goes long.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Here's Bogdanovich, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Cook, the pass to Howard. James outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at taking it strong and picking up the foul.
He's off on the second.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. L.A. has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Cook kicks to James. Lets it go. Gobert pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Conley finds Davis. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. The Lakers in the lead. And finished off by LeBron.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
They double team Conley. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. James against Bogdanovich. The pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope outside. Feeds to Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Left side Davis. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. The shot's good from LeBron. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Now look, he's an elite defender at his position. Conley also contributes in many different ways on the offensive end.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook, covered by Conley. Cook kicks to LeBron. Passes to Howard. 6 to shoot. Back to LeBron. Launches it. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Conley penetrating. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Here is Cook. Looking to get it going. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Gobert can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime. He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Conley finds Gobert. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Cook. This one for 3. Drops in the tray.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But, GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And that one, good. And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.